Just doing some quick analysis on the US dollar JPY. Um, at the moment, it is looking like a buy, even though we are coming into this 50 period moving average, just right there. Um, as you've seen, prices come down, and we've had a strong push back up. Now, this area here is going to prove resistance as we've sold off there, and it is should be an area. But I'm looking for this march up to possibly that 1120 region. So let's have a look at the move on a lower than daily time frame. Have a look at the 1 hour. We've seen a strong push up. We've seen that gap up from right there from the 9th, and the market has moved up through resistance above. Now, if I go to the weekly time frame, as you can see, the weekly we started there, and anything above that, let's see, last week closed at last week's close was 107.78. This week open was 108.18, gap up. So what I'm going to do is 108.18. I'm going to mark that in. I'm going to put a horizontal line. 108.18. 108.18. That's where the week opened. And so when I go down to the 1 hourly time frame, that's pretty much where that gap is there. As you've seen, as we are above it, as we're above the 50 period again on a 1 hour time frame, which is incredibly bullish. And so see, the week has opened there, 108.18, and the market's pushed up. So we're still expecting a continuation of the move up. That's what my analysis of it is. And we might get a pullback down to, say, let's get that on the crosshairs. Might get a pullback down to this moving average, or even as far as this one here. But I fully expect a bounce and more momentum to the upside. So that's currently what I'm looking at on the US dollar JPY. We did say targets I was looking at would be around that 1120 level. Greater upside target might be this moving average up here at 112, but that's a very ambitious target. But that 112, or it might go back into this range of 114, so at 114.50. Because if you have a look at, see, that 114.50 region just there, well, not even 50, 114.30s, I'd say. You've had a bit of a range. So that's my analysis for the US dollar JPY. The current time is it's Wednesday the 13th at 2 a.m. UK time, and I am projecting a buy. Invalidation, of course, would be down at, let's see if I can zoom in a bit. An invalidation for the buys would be if price was to go below, let's see the low of this candle here. So if we say price was to go below 109.23, I'm just going to say no. it's invalid to the upside. 109.23, even though we have possible supports there at 109.36 and 109.18. If I was to go down to 109.23, I would definitely be saying no to it. So yeah, that's currently what my projections are for the US dollar JPY. It's a buy and a pullback on a lower time frame. So the 1 hourly, as we've seen, it's come off a bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit. There we go. It's come off a bit on the 1 hourly. So waiting for a pullback and a continuation. The next currencies, long Swiss franc JPY. All the analysis here seems to be Japanese yen pairs. So long CHF JPY. We had risk on. So let's get this all cleaned up. Let's get this all cleaned up. Oh my, this is somewhat embarrassing, isn't it? Oh goodness me. So Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let's go have a look at that. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. There we are. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. And we project a buy on the daily. So as we can see here on the daily, if I zoom out a bit more, let's see. Yep, there we go. So if I get the crosshairs on, as you can see, we've had support over here in this region. There we've had a bounce off it, we've had a bounce. It's come down again, had a bounce. Down here we've had that consolidation, then a move upwards, taking out these highs here. We've had a pull back down to this moving average, and then again a push up. So we've got a low and now a higher low of the daily time frame, and obviously the low was in and around an area which was supported. And if you look further to the left, let's see, yeah, not much there, but yeah, so it's been supported there, got a higher low of that moving average, so we're expecting to test interim. We are expecting a test of that 115, let's see, 115.32. There's an interim. We might even go as high as 118, but 115.32, that's the interim. So we're looking at this on the daily. So if I was to zoom in, we are above this moving average here on the daily, above those two moving averages there. So they're likely to provide support. If we sell off again, we're likely to come back down to test down there, the 113.50 level. But I'm fully expecting it after seeing this price action here, coming down, testing, and going back up. I fully expect it to go to the interim target of 115.32. Let's have a look at this on an even higher time frame. So this is the weekly chart, and let's get this right on a weekly chart. So on a weekly chart, as you can see here, we've had a low, a higher low, and now it looks like another higher low. So this is pretty bullish on a weekly chart as well. And off this second higher low, so got low, second high low, well, first high low and second high low, we've bounced off this I think it's the 50 period moving average there. Now there might be some resistance at 116.53. That's obviously on the weekly time frame, and if ever up testing these highs at 118.61. Let's see. But if we go down to the 1 hourly, um, we could potentially see this come off a bit, come all the way down to this region here. So we've got all these moving averages plus that, I think there's a high from a couple of weeks ago. So there's should be a lot of support in and around from that 114.46 all the way down to 114.19. So there's that area there, which should provide support. So yen, Swiss franc today, we are looking at buy signals on the 1 hour time frame to be in line with the daily, daily signal. That's it for Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let's go have a look what else is on. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, let's have a look at that. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. It's right there. And we did say it was a daily chart. Let's go back to the daily and look at that. That is, oh goodness me, that is beautiful. Let's see. To the left, nothing real near term. Let's see. So you had a constant sell-off in the Japanese, not Japanese yen, in New Zealand dollar versus Japanese yen. It stalled its momentum, continued, stalled its momentum, continued, and this candle here, really strong candle. You've had the inverted hammer, and you've had this strong candle with a strong close. Right there, we've had another strong candle with a strong close. The only issue being we're in this region of a lot of moving averages, and which can prove problematic. It can act as resistance. So, but the price movement is so sharp, it is almost, does appear to be a reversal. An invalidation level will obviously be the low of that previous day, which is 78.93.5. So 78, it's over 100 points away. That's the invalidation level. Looking on our time frame, again, we are looking for this price to come down, test this area, test that area, and continue its upward trajectory. You could even, could go down there. So that's it for New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. We did say where the invalidation would be. Now let's go back. That did not state where the invalidation would be for the US dollar JPY. And if I go on to say, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the daily chart. Invalidation. Yep, I did already mention the invalidation. The only other, let's see, we've got Swiss franc, we've got Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar. Let's get this party on the road. New Zealand dollar JPY, and we did say the invalidation would be 17.93. Invalidation for CHF JPY. Invalidation would be 114.27. Let's say that's invalidation. First target's 15.32. So we've got the Swiss franc, the New Zealand dollar, the invalidations on these. Let's see, the invalidations. And that's currently what I'm looking at. I'm looking at buys on the New Zealand dollar JPY and buys on the Swiss franc JPY and a buy on the US dollar JPY. Really strong moves against the new really strong movements on the against the yen pairs. So yeah, that's it for the analysis. I'm hoping to do one every trading day of the week. Hoping to be consistent, and yeah, let's see how this goes.